Echo, echo, echo. Echo, echo, echo. Echo, echo, echo. Echo, echo, echo. Okay, enough of that stuff. Let me open a YouTube window. YouTube. Let me see if there's any action on YouTube, and I think there is. Okay, there we go. Comments on, and there is. There we go. Okay, we're going to continue on from last night, but I did cheat and put the feed on and preload some nuts. So, yeah. Okay. We are on to the fun stages of Les Chez Build. We get to insert a rod. Things that sound nasty but aren't. Why are my comments off? I have one comment. Stream Elements DeWitt 3D is now live streaming talk shows and podcasts. More assembling of the Red 01. Live on this amazing Taco Tuesday night. I had tacos for lunch today. Okay, it looks like I need to. Whoop. Oh, man. If you're just joining me, you missed the boring part where I inserted all the nuts and put the feet on. But now you're here for the exciting part where I get to thread the rod of the Z rod down the Z hole, and I have to thread the rod down the Z hole whilst compressing the doomer thingy, whilst trying to hold this up. So yeah. So we get to do this fun stuff here. Let me see if I can give you a fun camera view. Close up. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, that might be okay right there. That sounds dirty, doesn't it, Brant? Hello. Welcome. Yeah, I have to hold the thingamadoober in place while screwing the rod down through the hole and holding the anti-backlash nut in place while I screw down. So why the anti-backlash nut is not tight? I think I need to tighten that on there a little bit more. Let's snug this up a little bit here. Not too much, but a little bit. There we go. I don't know. Should there be a little bit of play in the anti-backlash nut there? I had to tighten that on the other 01 because I was getting binding in the. There we go. So I have to hold this in place while I screw this in. Come on. Get in the hole. Did that work? No, that did not work. It is a pain. So I gotta see something. So this rod, I'm just curious. Are there actually threads? There are threads on this, yes. That's why they gotta be threaded together. And I have to hold it tight while I thread it together. There we go. I think that worked. That worked. There, now that goes on there. There we go. And then when I raise it and lower it, yeah, there we go. It's all a matter of the method. Then we have to go ahead and slide in a couple inserts. This is just like a nasty, dirty sounding build, isn't it? Slide in a couple inserts, screw that Z-rod down the hole, and M3/8. And we will turn this way. And let's see. And I think I actually have the wire coming out the right way this time. Hallelujah. I did that wrong last time. I had it coming out the inside. But live and learn. Live and learn. And look at that. I lined up my nuts extremely well. Now, before I tighten them, use a ball end driver, preloaded nut positioning. I don't need stinking ball end driver. But we want to make sure that that is nice and straight, which it is. Okay. There we go. So let's turn this over. Make sure there's no binding here. No binding. Looks good to me. And up. No problems. Finally made a stream. Hey, Jeff's 3D Corner. Hello. Just a little bit of a continuation of a build tonight. Why is that still a little bit wobbly? I'm not happy with that. One of these extrusions is warped. I'm going to have to put a washer in these two end feet. I checked this thing front, left, back, right, center, everything. And it's still wobbly. It's annoying. As long as my rails are all going to be smooth and not binding, I can live with a little wobble. I can fix that. But let's just... Actually, let's see what's level. Where's my level? I have a level here somewhere. You started with a VO1 like me. Then you ordered a 2.4, still waiting on to arrive. Then ordered a switch wire that was in stock. Yeah. Well, I got my 2.4 on its way. It should be there. It's being shipped by air freight, and it's on its way now. So hopefully, I don't know, by the end of the week, there's still no tracking info on UPS. But yeah, that's what I've heard. The 2.4 is a little easier to build, but just a longer build. Almost 300 pages. So thanks, Eagle Lights. Or Echo... Hang on, I'm going to say this. Eclogits. Thank you. Let me get my level. I have a level here. Somewhere. Oh, ball. You would think I'd put a level in my toolbox, but in my tool drawer. I need to better organize my tools in here. I am forever looking for stuff. Where's my... It's a magnetic level, so it sticks to a... Of course, my level is nowhere to be found. Boom, 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 boom. Where is it? Where are you? Let's see. No, that would be silly to think I'd put my level in with my other tools. It's in a drawer somewhere. Or it's hanging somewhere. Anyways, not a big deal. I can check that later. All I got to do is adjust those feet and just decide which foot I need to adjust. Because there's just something a little out of square or out of level. Doesn't matter. Well, once now is it so Logites? I would say logites. So EC eclogites. Anyways, that's how I would say it. Phonetically, pretty much. I'd be interested to know what it means. It's a unique name. I've never heard one like it. Well, I give up looking for my level right now. Oh, I see it. I see it. Stuck to the leg of my shelf because it's a magnetic level. Okay, let's see. You're still on a boat. Oh, well, I kind of snafu'd a deal with free shipping air freight. So, hey, Joe Velasco. Okay, let's get this level in here. So right there, no, it's level right there. So this, I've got to shimmy this foot. We are level right there, and up top, yeah, we're level right there. So this is the short. Something is, and it's weird because the whole frame is square. We did the square check at the beginning of the build, and we are square as square can be. Yeah. Anyways, I'm not going to question my work. I'm just going to take it that it could be a slightly twisted extrusion or something. Who knows? But as I say, as long as everything works good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly put a spacer. I must have a washer. Let me just go grab a washer. You know, you know, you know. Oh, come on. There we go. You know, I have more screws than most small hardware stores, but yet it took me looking through like 6 drawers to find a washer. Okay, let's cheat on this foot a little bit. I'm going to put 2 tiny washers on there. Nobody's going to know. They're going to know. No, they'll never know. They're going to know. There we go. Turn it over. And oh my goodness, it's solid as a rock. What a good guess at 2 washers. Thin washers. Now we have a solid base. There we go. Hello, Mika Steve, and all in chat. Yes. Glad to see everybody popping in on YouTube. There's one on Twitch, and a bunch on YouTube. Awesome. But I dual stream anyways during the week. So, okay, we have our Z-axis in. We have our anti-backlash nuts in. We've leveled this thing finally. It was just like probably a millimeter out, if that. Now we are on to page 61. Now we're on to the x-axis. Okay. Woohoo! I get to build the x-axis. I already went ahead and pre-assembled the linear rail doomer thingy here. Actually, I'm going to switch to the 4-camera view so you guys have a better view of what's going on, and I'm going to get my Oops, I must have hit my mic. When I move my mic, I hit my the mute button. Sorry. Okay, as I was saying, I kind of cheated in advance. I put all the heat sinks in at the beginning of the build, just to get them all done, so I don't have to heat the iron and stop and heat the iron, etc. So we have all the heat sinks in. So we're gonna do this. We got the heat sinks. We need some M325s. M325s right here. I feel so much more confident building this one out, obviously, because I built the first V01, and I'm a little nervous getting into the 2.4. But when I read through the manual, well, not thoroughly, but I checked every 286 or whatever pages out. Lots and lots of building on that thing, but it looks pretty good. Sounds intimidating with that many pages, but a lot of the pages are just 1 and 2 items. Okay, this guy that is that one. So we put a 25 millimeter in there and a 25 millimeter in there, and then we're going to do some bearing stacking. Okay. So we need our shims and our bearings. And we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bearings left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, there should be 8 bearings left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 6, 7. Where's my other bearing? I know I didn't lose one. Huh. 3, 6, 7. Uh-oh. Dun, 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 dun. Oops. Out of the way. Out of the way. Okay. A bearing has gone somewhere. There it is. Aha. Found it. I panicked just for a slight second. I knew it was here. I was just hoping I didn't drop it on the floor or something. But alas, I'm safe. You signed up for an X Carbon. Oh, nice. Did you get in on the early bird? I hope so. A lot of people are, and I'm jealous of all the people. But then again, I'm not complaining because I'm building Vorons. I really want to see how that X Carbon works, and if it's as good as it is on the pre-release units, which apparently are not pre-release, but they are production units. But boy, that looks good. That looks so good. Have I been watching Nero? On and off, I do. I watched him live today. I caught him late in the stream today. He clipperized the King Rune KP3S. I mean, how cool is that? Only Nero would clipperize a King Rune. Okay, so we need a 9 millimeter spacer. Actually, I'm going to do 2 of these at once because I'm brave, just to save some time. So let's get 2 more of these 25 millimeters, which I just had in front of me. Right there. May as well do them both at once. Nice. Yeah. Well, I'm going to be selling. I've made a decision this week just because I have too many printers laying around collecting dust and literally doing nothing when it's a shame. So I'm probably going to donate 1 or 2 to an organization here that teaches kids technologies and stuff. I have one. It's the what's that called? The Kaiwu Tycoon. Good printer, but it needs a bit of TLC because the hot ends clog, yada yada yada. And then the guy said, perfect, he'd take it. And I said, okay, I'll probably donate that one, and possibly another one. But I'm going to be selling my belt printer. I'm going to sell. Don't lose my nuts. I won't. My nuts are all secure now. Thanks, Joe. I'm going to sell my belt printer, the CR30. It's basically brand new. I've done 5 test prints on it. I'm going to sell my remaining, probably one of my Ender 3 V2s. I'm going to sell my King Rune. I'm going to sell my Ender 2 Pro. I'm going to sell my Focus. And what else? What other one? I'm going to basically keep for production printers and for, muting my mic. Nero tends to do. Oh, interesting. Cool. Yeah, I haven't been on there when his mic has been muted before. So I'm going to sell them all because I have the two Voron 01s. I'm going to have a Voron 024 or Voron 24, and the rat rig covers all the sizes I'll ever need. I'll keep my Prussias. And then eventually, maybe if I make enough selling all those other printers, I will look into the X1, the carbon. So, yeah, it'll be a higher price. Or if I sell them before the Kickstarter campaign is up, hey, maybe I can get in on that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to mirror. No, you know what? I'm not going to do them. I'm just, anyways. I'll confuse myself if I try and do too much at once. Because I confuse easy and it's later in the evening. See, already I was just about to mix these pieces up. Okay, so we want a spacer, shim, shim. Spacer, shim, shim, bearing, bearing, shim, shim. Spacer, shim, shim, bearing. Where's my close-up camera? I should bring this one down a little closer. Whoa! There we are. Just a little closer. Okay, bearing. Bearing. And shim, shim. Shim. Whoops. Come on, shim, shim. Sounds like a panda bear's name, Shim Shim. Be a great name for a panda, Shim Shim. Okay, Shim Shim. Now we have Shim Shim, bearing, bearing, Shim Shim, spacer. It's like the opposite of what I just did. Shim, shim. Bearing, bearing. Shim, shim, spacer. Why does... Let me finish my shims before I talk, because I know what'll happen. Shim, shim, bearing, bearing. Shim, shim, spacer. Okay. There we go. That's that one. Okay. Now we're on to this one. Hang on till Black Friday. True. Hey, good point. Very good point. They got over 2,700 orders last time when I looked at the Kickstarter recently. That's a lot of printers. Oh, that's a lot of printers. Okay, what do we... Oh, let's just finish this one off while we're at it. Okay, so we have this, and then we are going to put on this one. Okay, so I'm going to turn these over. No, I'm not. I'm going to hold my fingers there. This goes on here. Oh, I see what... Oh, they want me... Okay, no wonder. They're smarter than me. They want me to put the self-tapping screw in first, which I kind of agree with. It'll hold the whole thing together. I don't know why I want to break out in song when I'm talking about shim shim, and I want to go shim shiminy, shim shiminy, shim 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 shrew. I'm singing on my channel and I forgive you. Okay, anyways. So we're going to line those up. And there we go. That's to hold them in, and then we're going to there we go. And then finish with the self-tapper. And that should be good. And they all flow freely. No, they didn't tell me to put these other two screws in yet. Did I do something that I shouldn't have? No. Oh, I think that's fine. I don't think I did anything wrong. I think we're good. Find out later if I should have. No, I'm sure I should have put that together. Okay, we're on to this one now. So this is looking this way. Okay, I just have to. Hoping someone like LDO will make a positron V3 kits. The CAD files have been. Oh, really? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, spacer shim shim. Bearing, bearing. Bearing, bearing. What are your bearings? My bearings are 42 degrees south, 37 degrees east, and 44.7 degrees north. And two more shims on top of the bearings. Okay, and then on this one we have two shims. Kind of the opposite of the last piece. And where's my shims? Eight people chilling with me. Thank you so much, you guys. Okay. Another shim. It should be bearing, bearing, shim, shim, spacer. Bearing, bearing. Whoops. Don't drop the shim. There we go. And another 9mm spacer. Or 7mm, whatever they are. And then my next cap. And my self-tapping screw. There we go. I have to keep talking whether I'm just yabbering to myself or not, because there's no music on the stream yet, and those awkward silent moments, nobody likes the awkward silent moments, although maybe the awkward silent moments are a little more refreshing than my voice. You don't know. And did that go? Did I catch it? I missed the hole. There we go. Okay. Okay. Get these guys going. Oh, that's not good. Don't want to cross thread those. Okay, that missed. Why are you missing? Okay, I didn't like the sound of that. Ah, bug air. Okay, well, poop happens, right? This means I got to get the other printer out. I just broke a part. Oh boy, did I break a part. Okay. Oh, everything just fell out. Okay, oh well, I broke a part. That just means my stream ends early tonight because I got to print another part. I can just set the printer up and print a part while we're streaming. Why not? Ah, bugger. That was kind of my own fault. I didn't realize that the one screw was going in crooked, and I snug the other one down a bit, and then snap crackle goes the part. So, okay, that's all right. 4 perimeters, and maybe I should print that with 100% infill. Is the other? I didn't think that part was that weak. Although there's really not much pressure on that part once it's all put together. So yeah, but yeah, I just broke this part right here. Oh, see something. Oh, I think I had. What I did is the. Woohoo! I threaded the self-tapping screw into the outer perimeter, and I weakened it, and that inevitably. Or I did something. Yeah, something went in crooked. Anyways, doesn't matter. It's a moot point now. I got to reprint that part. So let me go ahead and put this over here, and let me move my sausages. That's my snack. Sort of my. I'm hungry. So what the heck. Fortunately, I have a little printer here that I can plug in and use to build a part, print a part. But I got to change filament. And I need power. I need power. Oh. Have I decided on the color of the 2/4? Sort of. Oh, come on. I don't like the hydraulics. Or the, oh, no wonder. My microphone's falling right off the table. There we go. Yeah, I have, I think. Is it just me, or does everybody's work area get stupid crowded when you get going on builds like this? Okay, here we go. Well, it's the space gray frame. I got the filaments in my car. I got to get it in check. But the space gray frame, I'm thinking gold and black on the space gray frame might look good. Let's turn this on. So yeah, I'm leaning towards gold and black. Where's my slippers? Oh boy, this is crowded. You can see from the overhead camera how crowded, and like that's my desk with all the parts and everything on it. Look at that. It's like a horror movie. I'm lucky if I can find anything. Yeah, I'm thinking gold and black might look good. Okay. This is white ABS, Snow White, 3D Fuel Workday ABS that I printed some of my parts for on this existing one because it's going to be red, white, and black. Kind of to give it a Canadian theme. Oh, don't roll away. And so let me take you down. Okay, I'm going to go connect to this printer, heat it up, and change the filament. Where are you, mainsail? There you are. Let's try again. Let's heat you up to 240, and let's heat the bed while we're going here to 80. Oops, 80. There we go. And we'll just swap the filament out here. Gold as an accent. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Where'd I put it? Oh, my filament's too unorganized. Let's turn this on. Shoot. I just bagged it yesterday. Huh. I got too much on the go. Okay, I gotta just slow down and look. It's here, right there. No, that's my PCTG. Oh man, where did I put it? Okay. Is it on? No, it's not on the other printer. Oh, the other printer I'll be keeping as well. I'll be keeping my FlashForge Creator 3. That's a decent printer. There it is right there. Right in front of my face. This is the Sparkle Cloud Gray ABS from Sparta 3D that I'm reprinting this piece in. Hey, better than yours, US. And hello, HC. I broke a part and I got to reprint a part before I can continue. I have the habit of some of these parts of printing spares because they're so small. But I didn't print a spare one of this. So anyways, let's unload. Let's get over to mainsail. Let's unload my filament here. I have to hit unload twice. I have to change that macro to spit it out a little bit further on the unload because I have to hit it twice to actually get it to release. There we go. And I can't see the comments right now while I'm doing this, so I'll check the comments in a minute. But let's, you know, little pieces of ABS like this make really good toothpicks. I don't know if that's good for me, but hey, no, I'm kidding. Okay, now let's load in. Let's cut that bent end off here. Let's load in this stuff and we'll get this piece printed. It shouldn't take too long to print it. There we go. Load filament. Yeah, the loading filament works so good on this thing. And we'll load again. There we go. Here we come. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Filament's a bit hot. Here, let me see what view you guys are getting. There we are. There we go. That's a better view. And we'll load once more just to make sure I've got the sparkle gray coming through, which I do. There we go. Okay, now I'll bag that other one up in a minute here. I like to bag I don't bag my PLA, but I do bag my ABS and my PETG. Okay, let's see. Hey, John, you had the filament in. You've been having first layer issues on your 01. Seriously? You had the filament in what, that bag? Oh, what bag do I had the filament in? I'll get to that in a minute. Let me just we'll chat in a minute. Let me just grab the file. I'm not even sure what that piece is called, to be honest, but it's an X-axis piece. So let me just find the file. Let me find the STL real quick here. And it's probably, where's my Voron 01, STLs. Oh man, that is going to be called the XY joint left lower or right lower. Let's see. No, that's the lower. Okay, so this is the upper. XY joint left upper. No, this is going to be the right. So this is going to be the XY joint right upper. And that is the piece I broke. Okay, so let's go ahead and slice that up. Okay, I'll just quickly I'll just quickly slice this up. Here we go. I can share this. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this screen over here so I can see the chat while I do this. Super smooth. Then after it goes for a while, it looks like some major wobble from Z. Oh, weird. Sounds like you need something adjusted. I'm going to share display 1. We're going to open up this is the last parts I printed for this thing. So we're going to get rid of this, get rid of this. Let's bring over. Oh, I just had it open. Sure, I covered my window up. What a doofus. And it was the XY joint right upper. That guy there. There we go. So that's the one we're reprinting because I smartly broke it. So let's just change our print settings here. 0.2, 4 perimeters, 7 and 6. I'm fine with that. That's probably overkill, but it goes pretty fast anyways. I'm not worried about that. Infill 20. Let me bump that up a little bit to 40 because it won't take much longer. Okay, I got to grab my phone, so I am going to be muted. So if you see my lips moving and me not talking, I'm muted. Be right back. And I'm back. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, yeah, 40% is going to be fine. Skirt and brim. What is my flow rate for my ABS profile? I couldn't tell you. Let me check my filament. I've never actually changed my flow rate. Volumetric speed 11 millimeters per cube per second. Is that what I'm looking at? Yeah. 11. It's 11. Is that low? That's first layer volumetric flow rate. Is maximized when printing external parameters with a volumetric 185 at filament speed 0.77. See, and I'm still a rookie to all this stuff. So bridging volumetric flow rate is maximized when printing parameters with a volumetric flow rate of 476 at filament speed of 198 millimeters per second. All I know is I'm getting some good parts out of this. So let's see how long is this going to take to reprint this part. 33 minutes. It's not bad. Okay, let's go ahead and just get it going over here. XY joint right upper. We'll upload it. We'll come over here. We're all warmed up, so it should start up right away. I don't know what temperatures. Oh, let me make sure. Yeah, it was already set for ABS. So we'll just go ahead and start the print. So I'm just going to make sure I'm not drooping any filament. Oh, it's all falling on the bottom. I've got a foot off the bed. Oh, there we go. I had a foot off the bench. I haven't used my smooth PEI plate yet. I've been using my textured one. And my bed's got to go to 100. Oh, that's a different filament. What am I doing? Let me see. Oh, no, that might be right. No, this filament's got to be lower temperature. 220 to 240, 50 to 100. Okay, no, that temperature's fine. 100's fine on the bed. It just takes a little longer for the bed to warm up to 100. I'm gonna lower that temperature to 90 because that's plenty for this filament. It was 70 to 100, so 90 is going to be fine. I just don't want to wait for the whole thing to warm up. It takes a while. Yours is being mean. Well, mine's got some issues still, I think, with the empty backlash. It'll sometimes go up when it's homing, and it doesn't quite hit the Z. I've got to fiddle with that later, but it's been working 9 times out of 10 right now, so we'll see what happens right now. Oh, you're going to hit the 100 anyways, even though I overrode you because you're going with the slicer. Oh, that's fine. Whatever. You do whatever you want. I'm going to open a pepperoni sausage. I'm hungry. All I had was a bowl of cereal for dinner tonight. So I'm going to have a smoky because it's low carbohydrate. And they're delicious. Come on. Just wait for this to start, then we'll shut the, well, it might heat up faster if I shut the door. $98.2. It's got a fever. You're running a fever. I put my little Voron thing right there. My second one didn't come with this plate. It's weird. It's a Voron number. I'm going to make sure this home's proper. Let me see. That one home proper. Of course. First layer is going to be 250, and then we're going to drop down to 240. So here, let's keep it open for a minute and see if we can get the first layer good. There we go. There we go. That's why I run a skirt. Touch it with my greasy sausage hands. Here, let me get you a better view of this printing while we talk. Okay, so let me get back over to my where did I close my, oh no, I swear I'm going senile in my old age. Since I'm doing LGX light on this, did you print the bad spacers? What bad spacers? I didn't see bed spacers in the options to print. I could. I didn't, but I could. I should look at it. Were they on the LGX Lite site with that link? Because I thought I got all the files for that. I'll have a look at that. You could always warm your sauce and get it infused with ABS fumes too, right? ABS smoked sausage. That'll be healthy for me. Good one, Joe. 100-degree bed. Yeah, that'll warm it up for sure. All right, let me see if this camera, see how far I can zoom in here. Come on. There we go. Actually, that lets me zoom in pretty good. I can go in a little further. Through the glass and all. Look at that. There we go. I think that's focused. With my eyes, it's hard to tell. There we go. It's nice and quiet without the cover. What the heck? Where's my... my windows are all still printing parts for a warm pot of stew. Another machine cannibalism. It's a form of cannibalism, John, I think. That's funny. Why am I doing that? Oh, come on. Oh, I'm stretching myself. Shift Alt. There we are. That's what I wanted to do. Back myself into a corner. Cannibalism. The belt looks good. Those are Gates belts. That's the belts that come with the LDO kit. The belts for the new one are right. Where are they? Oh, let's see. My arm's in the way of the camera. I know. There we are. Yeah, these are. I believe this is the same belt. Let's just double check. Let's open her up. Gonna open it anyways eventually. Yeah, this is one long belt. Is the name on it here somewhere? Where's the name? There's a name on it here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. It is a. Here, I can put it on this camera. Gates Power. Oh, it doesn't want to focus. There it is, Gates Power Grip. LL2GTRF. Whatever all that stuff means. You'll say Z-axis and Y offset. What are we talking about? Tool head set up for LGX Lite. I'm going to look at that. I'm positive I got all the files downloaded. They have a bed mod. Now, is that part of that bed modification? And why? Now, you might be able to answer that. Let me put this belt away till I need it. Probably won't need it tonight, because I think I'm going to print this part. We'll chat for a bit, and I think I'll go till about 9 o'clock. Let me have a look. Oh, I want that other sausage so badly. That just didn't sound good, did it? Let me go look at that link. It offsets your bed for what the LGX mount takes. Really? I got the LGX mount is right here. Which camera am I on here? So there's my LGX mount ready to go. But what do you mean it offsets the bed for the space that takes? Let me go look at that. CNC kitchen used to warm a pot of stew. Too funny. There it is there, and there's your link. Let me go look at this link. So let me share this screen for a second. Where did I just put? There it is. Okay, there we are. Okay, so okay, I've just done something really weird. Where did I? Oh, what the heck did I just do? First time there we are. And here we are. Okay, that's better. LGX toolhead. Okay. STL. So you're talking the Z-bed adjustable Y offset. Oh, the width. You're speaking the width of the LGX Lite. So it's allowing for the extra Y. Okay, because the main difference is the spacer. No, I don't know. I didn't really see. There's no other instructions as far as how these things work. I know that the main difference is in the front, like in the bed mounts themselves. The main difference that I've seen is that slotted opening there for the bed. Okay, so you can slide, so you can adjust it. So there's that slot on the front mount, whereas on the normal one it's just round, and then on the rear bed mounts, they're slotted as well on both sides. And I wasn't sure why. scroll down to where you can choose Z-axis and Y offset. Let me scroll down. So over here, because I'm putting it on with the standard hot end, which is the that one there, the Dragonfly. I don't know what size fan I have though. That's the only thing I'm not sure of. I don't know if I have the 3007 or the 3010, so I printed both pieces. And I've got the cutting jig. Okay, I'm not sure where I'm looking for the bed mount. They say nothing about the bed mount. Oh, is there lag? You need all of them. I'll find you the instructions. Okay, yeah, find me the instructions. That'd be great. Is there lag in my voice? Let me just fix the lag real quick here. Doom, 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 doom. Share screen. Start virtual camera. Hopefully the lag's gone. Oops. Here we go. Oh, where's the man, I got too many windows going here, I think. That one. Okay. Images. Yeah, they don't even have cowling universal, hot end mount, PTFE X carriage. Yeah, okay, I've got that. I printed those pieces. I got all the pieces printed. They got good images and good instructions. Actually, on the Bondtech site, they've got really good little short video instructions as well. Hot end mount Dragonfly. Yeah, I don't know which size fan I've got. I'll have to wait until I get to that to figure that out. Yeah, but they've got nothing on here and or on the Bondtech side about the adjustable XY bed. So 3007 comes standard. Okay, perfect. It's probably what I got. Okay, another pepperoni. There we go. I'm surprised the dog's not down here and smelling this already. Okay. But I can print those bed parts in a heartbeat, no problem. So let's see how we're doing here. Oh, that seems blurry all of a sudden. Oh no. YouTube seems blurry on my end. Oh, that's because I'm not streaming at 1080p. There we are. Well, I am, but I wasn't looking at it in 1080p. There we go. Let's do that. It'll make life easier for me. There we go. I think that's good. I'm just going to check while this is running. I'm going to check the how does that look? Oh my goodness. Too much fun tonight. Let me check the Bondtech site. So checking the Bondtech site. Hey, 3D experiments. Let's put that thing away. It's away. Well, I swallowed it. It's things that sound nasty but aren't. So this is a Bondtech site. And they've got the LGX light tool head set up for Voron 01. And they all they talk about is the hot end. They don't mention They do mention the bed because you're able to download the. Oh, maybe under Z. Oh, this I didn't see this. Z-axis bed adjustable Y offset because of download the STL5 buttons appointing STL blah blah blah. Front bed mount. Well, okay, let's see what they've done here. So they have these really cool little videos. Oh no, well there's the bed mount. Okay, so there's a front bed mount. There's the rear bed mount. And I've got these files downloaded, I think. If not, I can get them right here. I mean, all I got to do is click download STL file and then front bed mount, download STL file. Right bed, rear bed mount, download STL, and that's that one. The only difference, as I say, is the slots, which obviously makes the beds adjustable. Front bed mount LGX spacer. Now, are these spacers going between the bed and the springs? Is that what we're? See, that's and then there's another spacer for the rear bed mount. It's a slightly different spacer. So obviously you need 2 for the rear bed mount left, rear bed mount right. Oh, sorry, there's the right spacer. Okay, so we'll download it. Okay, and that's great. Got all the files, but they don't really talk. They talk about setting up the mini after LGX light, et cetera, the carriage and the belts. They talk about how to assemble it all, but they'd say nothing about the bed assembly. So they got these little videos, going through the assembly, which seems pretty straightforward for the hot end, but nothing to do with the bed assembly. Anyways, well, I have the files anyways, so. You're looking. Yeah, no, that's okay. No, don't be sorry. There's no leveling probe on the Voron 01. I don't have a leveling probe on it. Apparently on my 2.4, it's coming with, apparently it comes with all the parts to put a clicky on it or something, whatever the clicky thing is. A clicky leveling thing, doomer thing. Let's throw these parts out before I confuse them. I think I'm allergic to sausage. Okay. We are 54% through the way of the printing on this thing. How fast am I hitting? I'm only hitting 100, I think. Yeah. I could go faster, but there's no need to. It says there's only 13 minutes left, something like that. It's printing plenty fast for me. Let's get this window back on this screen. I got 3 screens going here. It confuses me sometimes, and I'm old. I confuse easy. So let me create a folder on my screen over here and call this, Alt BMG. Oh, I'm getting in the way of this camera all the time. LGX light. LGX light bed. Why do you... when I create a folder on one screen, I want it to stay on the screen that I created on. Thank you, Windows. And let's go to my downloads. You are annoying sometimes, Microsoft. Downloads, and there we go. The STLs. Rear bed mount, left, right. Front bed mount, rear bed mount, right, rear bed mount, left, rear left, front, and all the spacers, and we'll drag them all over into the folder I just created. There we go. Mid body, what's that one? Did I not print the mid body? Oh, I think that's old. I don't think I need that. That's for the old. Okay, so I got all the STLs ready to print that if I can figure. I don't think I need it, but we'll see. I just probably something I missed. You see, after Googling it, 1 minute 50 seconds. 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 Yeah, I think it is a strain probe. I think clicky is a leveling probe, I believe. Apparently, it works well, but I don't have to use the clicky. It comes with a couple options. I haven't printed any parts for the 2.4 yet. Man, I've I've got speaking of that, there's my thumb drive I need to bring to the office because I downloaded all the parts for the 2.4. I swear there's 500 parts to print. Clicky is better than inductive. Okay, well, I'll have to definitely try it because from what I understand, let me just go there now, just because. If I go to the LDO, let me move this over here again. Keep moving windows back and forth so I can see the. You've been out of 3D printing for over a year. Okay, interesting. I just got into it about 2.5 years ago. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Where's the one? The LDO site. There we are. So if I go to the LDO site here, and we look at the 2.4 kit and the bill of materials. So apparently this comes with, let's have a look. It's not motion. I think it's electronics. And it comes with, I'm getting a pie with mine because they're impossible to find. So they're putting a pie in for me. Where did I see? Fasteners and tools, belts and chains, linear rail, build plate, panels, frame. Talks here about a clicky probe. So it's going to come with a clicky probe, which I assume is part of that clicky leveling kit. But it also talks about, it doesn't come with carbon for the filter. I think that's probably something I can buy locally if I wanted to. It comes with input shaper, so it's going to come with a, and then a stealth burner beta upgrade, whatever that is. Anyways, I'm new to these Vorons, so especially these big ones. But somewhere in here it talked about another inductive probe. But according to this, I get a clicky sensor. And then those are the fasteners and tools. It was under the electronics, I think. Maybe it wasn't. Clicky probe kit. Okay. And then down here it talks about the clicky probe. Okay, so we have a clicky probe kit. And maybe that's all it does come with. I don't know why I thought I saw a sensor somewhere. So I guess I'm going to be using the clicky. Clicky, clicky, clicky. But what really these are wiring guides. So this is the LDO wiring guide, which I have to follow for the LDO specific parts. And just the wiring guide is intimidating on its own. Comes with the octopus, which I already have an octopus. Comes with all. It looks so neat. Look how neatly wired this one looks. Well, actually, that's because there's no actual wires. It's just drawings. But there's a lot of wiring involved in this little guy. This is all the LDO specific wiring. It's going to be a fun build, but it's going to be a long build, I think. Oh, there we go. Use the LDO configure file instead. Okay, I got to get to all that. Anyways, where else? What else was I going to look for? The printed parts guide. No. Okay, so I've already gone through this and downloaded whatever parts that they've suggested I print for the LDO specific. Which the red ones are all mandatory, cable chain parts, etc., etc. Always use the 2-hole version. I think I've got both, but I got to read through all this again. And then somewhere in here, there is a manual. I'm trying to find, but a 287-page manual. Anyways, we don't have to worry about that right now. Let's get back to the print. Hey, Ben. Be careful with carbon. Most will cause rusting in the printer. Read the GitHub for Nevermore before purchasing. Yeah, I don't. Apparently, it's a carbon filter to filter out the odors and probably mostly what for ABS and the high temperature stuff. But I'm not worried. I mean, I can open this door right now and I know there's a scent coming out, but I'm usually I start these things and leave the room and come back down and I don't have any smell anymore. So yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's lots of alternative methods for airing out things. So unpublished. Oh, why did I just close that window? I just closed the window and I was really curious of what it was saying. 2.4 kit. It's an unpublished, and it says LDO Voron Stealth Burner box. But then I have to log in. I'm not authorized to view that page. It's a secret. It is a secret. Wiring guide, bill of materials, frequency asked questions. I'm trying to find the assembly manual. Where's the assembly manual? Assembly manual right there. There we are. Let's download the assembly manual just for fun. Leave it alone. Inductive probe. Oh, okay. So inductive probe or the clicky. What if I use both? No. Assembly manual's downloaded. Come on, I want to have a look at it. Downloads. There it is. Assembly manual. 293 pages. Okay, we have cover pages and stuff. 293 freaking pages for the assembly manual. If that's not intimidating, what is? That's more pages than the Prusa build was for the Mark III. But it looks like a very well done manual, and they do it in stages, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, yeah. Okay, we got a message. My honey just messaged me and saying she's hungry and wants pizza. She hasn't eaten dinner yet, so I might have to order her a pizza. So I'm just, not that you guys want to see this, but I'm just flipping through the assembly manual for the 2.4 and looking and going, wow, there's a shitload. Poop load of heat inserts, and like, look at this. The way this, I mean, that blows my mind. The way that the Z motors are going to run like this, like, to me, that's pretty cool looking. A lot of interesting stuff going on here. You know, and there's one Z motor was all that there, and then you got to repeat that 4 times for the, or 3 other times for the other ones. Like, look at this. It's just like, wow, it's going to be intimidating, but it's going to be fun at the same time. Oops. What is going on here? There we are. You like extra pepperoni? Okay. It's a freaking encyclopedia. Tell me about it. I mean, look, I don't want to say intimidating. I mean, but again, if you take it step by step and read the instructions. One thing we don't have to worry about on this is inserting M3 nuts, because all of the this comes with a whole bunch of T nuts. So they fit on those rails. I think these are 2020 rails that are coming on this thing. Remove the assembly aid. Like, look at all these parts. It's going to be so fun, but I'm not going to be able to do it on just weekends. I got to stream. I want to stream this build. But I have to have it done by July for a maker faire. So there's more heat inserts. There's the y-axis, it looks like. More linear rails with all the T-nut inserts. That's the nice thing, though. If you forget your inserts, you're not screwed. You don't have to disassemble it. But man, I'm only on page 104 of 293. Like, look at this thing. And this is none of the electronics yet. This is just all the build and the build and the build. And there's the hot end. And like, holy cow. And I'm putting hopefully I'm putting the Voron Revo hot end on this because I have the Voron Revo hot end. Then we get into the electronics, which is when I've got to go refer to the LDO manual. Then we get into the board. And apparently there's LEDs that come on this thing. Comes with LED strips. So I have to figure out the LEDs and all that stuff. Anyways, enough of that boring manual stuff. What the heck is going on with my part? Okay, now I'm sad. Why did it do that? Where's the cooling? Why are my fans not on? Why are my fans not on? Okay. It's almost time for me to stop anyways. Okay, this is just wrong. This is wrong. How do you like that part? How does that look? How does that look to you guys? You have a wrench after your name. Yeah, you do. You're a regular, and I trust you to monitor and to be a good moderator if there's any spam. Because the other night, Sunday, I had some spam, Russian spam, and didn't get caught. I need to stop this print, although it's at 99%, so I'll just let it finish. What the heck? But let me check the slicer. Why is my fans not on? Cooling. Why does it say 0 fan speed? Oh. No, that stinks when I open that door that fast, but I want to get that. Oh, that's hot and annoying. My fan. Damn it. My fan was set to 0. So there's no cooling happening. No wonder I had mush. That should not have happened. And I don't know why that happened. Let's set to ABS. ABS. Okay. Okay, for some reason the ABS profile has got the fan off. It's disabled the fans altogether. And I know I need, oh boy. Minimum and maximum fan speeds were set to 0. Don't know why. Okay, filament. Anyways, whatever. It is just annoying. And now I've lost my, there we are, my window. User error. Yeah, no kidding. But I've been printing a bunch of ABS parts under that profile that have all been fine because my fan was on. Something happened there. Oy, oy, oy. And of course, I didn't notice it on the until I get to that tall part, because the rest of it seemed, anyways, whatever. No sense. Ouch! Damn, that bed is still hot. No sense crying over spilled prints. And of course, I wouldn't notice it because the base here printed nice. And then just when I get up there, I think I might. What do you think? I might still be able to use this. Hey, look, at least it's not. Oh, that does break easy. I was gonna say, at least it's not breaking easy. Okay. Okay. Anyways, 9 o'clock. I'm gonna call it. And I gotta reprint this with a fan. Russian bots reset. They must have. No, I'm using Prusa Slicer. Look great to start. Like, look at that piece. If it'll focus, look at that piece to start. Even that looked really good to start. That's why I didn't even suspect fan speed. But mind you, I didn't hear the fans come on, and I should have. I should have heard the fans come on. Anyways, let's just really quickly go here. Get my nose out of that picture. And I've been running ABS on this thing all weekend, and I had no problems. I ran a bucket full of white parts and stuff, and I had no problem because my fan was on. But all of a sudden, my fan turned off. Oh boy. Okay, so you're right. It's the Russian bots. Okay, I've got the right profile selected. I've got the right filament selected. Basic ABS. That's the only filament I have for ABS, and the only profile. And then I have my V0 0.2 4mm nozzle. Okay. So let's go ahead and double check my print settings, make sure we're right. We have 4 perimeters, 0.2, 6, and 5. That's fine. My top and bottom are fine. My infill, I think I had that set at 30 or 40. It doesn't matter because for that part, 25 is plenty. Skirt and brim is fine. I don't need support. My speeds are all set fine where they are. Filament settings, 250, 190. Cooling. Yeah, I don't know what happened to my cooling. Anyways, let's slice it again. Let me go back to the job. I'm going to delete that one G code so I don't mess it up. There we go. We're going to come back into the slicer. We're going to send it over, upload, come back in, and we will start the print again. Man, oh man. Who knows what happened? 35% fans for ABS. I use full fan. It works fine. It doesn't like a lot of fan. Usually go with no fans. Really? Good night. Better than yours, US. Well, maybe let me. Man, I need some cooling on that top part, but that's funny that it printed before. Let me go there. Anyways, I'm gonna work on this, but it's 9 o'clock. I gotta go. I gotta order pizza. So I'm going to. Where's my other camera? Here we are. Okay. Well, I'm gonna shut it down for now, and I want to thank everybody who hung out. We'll be back on tomorrow. I'll print this part. You need a cooling, baby. I'm not fooling. Led Zeppelin. There you go. Good one. Other than no cooling, it's better to have more than one part, unless that's worked for you. Ah, okay. Well, I was printing 5 and 6 parts at once. So, anyways, we're gonna go figure this out, and I'm gonna get this part reprinted. But we're gonna order pizza right now. He also got pizza. That's funny. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and order some pizza. We're gonna call it a night tonight. And thanks everybody for hanging out. We'll be on tomorrow night again probably. I don't know if it'll be as early. It may not. I may not start till now tomorrow night, but we'll see what happens. And anybody who's here is here. But thanks for hanging out, guys. I really super appreciate it. So we'll catch all you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye for now.